So guys, as if the MX community has not been blessed enough recently, we've had Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game, we've had MX vs ATV All Out, both of those games coming out within like a month's time span, and now if we fast forward a little bit to June, we're going to be seeing another MX game. MXGP Pro was actually announced last week, and here we are, guys. I'm going to be hopping in, taking a first look at the trailer and all the information we have for, I guess, myself, for you guys to enjoy, and yeah. This video is kind of going to be for anyone that hasn't seen anything on MXGP Pro. We're going to hop in, just look at the basics, and it's going to be a first look. So without further ado, guys, if you guys do enjoy at any point in time, smash that thumbs up button for me. Go down in the comments and click that subscribe button to become a member of the Goon Squad. And other than that, guys, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I have the website up on screen here, and you can see we can watch the trailer and look into all this information about MXGP Pro, and it's going to be a fun video. What I need you guys to do is go down into the comments and let me know your thoughts on MXGP Pro. Do you guys think it looks good? Have you seen anything on it? Have you not seen anything on it? Is this your first time watching a video on it? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get into it. I'm going to waste no more time. Create your rider and climb the ranks in career mode. Jump in the compound area, a bigger, wider training area with different terrain conditions. Test your skills facing 30 different challenges, a dedicated game mode to learn step by step the best motocross techniques in the most realistic way. This and much, much more thanks to a new innovative pro physics setup. So here we go, guys. MXGP Pro, that is kind of the, I guess, like the intro to the game, kind of the highlights that we have. I'm interested in the challenges. The compound's cool, and of course career mode is what I think the MXGP series does really, really well. I really like how they do the career mode. Now, one thing that really stands out is the pro physics. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But I think before we get too far into the video, guys, I actually have to show you guys the trailer. So we have the trailer up here, and well, let's sit back, watch the trailer, enjoy. That is right, guys. That is right. Coming out June 29th. There's the trailer. So, is there anything that really stood out to you guys? I think it looks, I guess, pretty much like MXGP. Kind of as I assumed, and then kind of almost has a Monster Energy Supercross vibe going on there, but not quite. I think all in all, the games are going to be fairly similar, except we're going to have the MXGP series here with MXGP Pro. So clearly the trailer starts off in the background here. We have real life footage, and then of course it goes through this little like cutscene thing, and then bam, here is the gameplay footage. So it looks crisp, it looks clear. I can't really get a feel for how the physics look. Like the physics, you can't really tell. That whip there almost looked like the scripted whip, but guys, the pro physics, this is where things start to get interesting. You can see them throwing, I guess, kind of different whips. Like even there, those slow-mos didn't look too different than the scripted whips we have in Monster Energy Supercross, in MXGP3, and all the previous MXGP games. But The Pro Physics is supposed to actually bring in a freedom feeling or freedom aspect to the riding. You're going to be able to control your bike however you want in the air if you're on the Pro Physics. Now, let's get into things a little further here. So on the website, they have a couple things or a couple sections to get some more information. We have start and braking precision. So if you come onto the website and just scroll down, this is where you can watch the trailer and then blah, 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 blah. Down to here, we have Caroli here, start and braking precision. And if we actually scroll down, it says, Antonio Caroli, 9 times MXGP world champion, has worked with our team on the new Pro Physics. He'll help you learn how to take advantage of the starting grid and how to brake precisely. Be sure to clutch control and spring at lightning speed at the beginning of the race and brake not a second earlier or later. So that's for starting and braking, and then scrubs and air control, they actually brought in the one and only Tim Geiger. Absolutely shreds. This guy crashes a lot, but he's a shredder, man. He shreds. So who better than Tim Geiger, 2 world titles, could have helped our team while working on the air control. With the Pro Physics activated, you'll have a chance to manage more control on your rider while he's in mid-air. Have fun whipping, scrubbing, and passing through whoop sections like never before. So this kind of gets interesting. This is where things get interesting. So they're bringing in the Pro Physics. It's going to be a game changer for sure. It's definitely going to change the way the game plays. And they have Tim Geiger kind of backing that up with, you know, his thoughts and everything. So that's cool. One thing I caught, or I guess one thing that caught my eye, was that it says passing through the whoops. Now, I don't really see how the Pro Physics would really change your riding in the whoops, because you're not really controlling the bike too much, like in the air. You're on the ground. So I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the whoops play out, but honestly, I'm super pumped for freeing the whip. Hopefully the whip is actually hashtag freed up, and we'll see, man. We'll see how things go. Now, moving on to the third and final column here, we have cornering and wet, and this is where they brought in, I'm gonna butcher his name, Gautier Paulin. Is that right? Let me know in the comments below. I probably butchered it. I'm sorry, man. But when working on reproducing all the specifics of cornering, especially on wet ground, our development team had a chance to work with Gautier Paulin to get the most out of his knowledge. Feel your dirt bike digging in the ground. Take advantage of the ruts to take corners at top speed and take extra care. If you don't control them, ruts can become a disadvantage. So, once again, I'm sorry, I butchered his name. I don't know how to say it. I'm not good at, like, other languages, or I guess tough words, but here we go. I think it's interesting how they're approaching the MXGP Pro game. I think it's cool that they're taking feedback from the pros and applying it to the game. Now, in my honest opinion, I don't know how much impact that actually is going to have on the game, just due to the fact that these guys aren't gamers. They may play games time to time, but they're not the hardcore fans that are sitting down and playing these games for hours. So they do have the, I guess, ideas, but do they have the gaming skill to test those ideas and try out those ideas and kind of think on that level? I don't know. That's just kind of the way I look at it. I think it's awesome that they're doing this. Of course, guys, I'm expecting a pretty good game here, so no complaints. That's pretty much all of the information we have here on the website about the game, and that's what I wanted to focus on here in this video. It's just kind of a first look at the game, not really giving you guys an opinion or anything, but I think it's cool. They have 3 riders here, 3 real MXGP riders working on the game with the team, with the development team, and I think it's cool that they're doing that. So Caroli, Geiger, and Paulin, it's awesome. It's awesome that they're doing this, and I think the game itself, I think we can have some high hopes for it. So if the whip gets freed up, man, thumbs up for that, no complaints. But I hope that kind of makes sense. I mean, like, in my mind, these guys are just 3 riders, and they're helping the development team, so hopefully that combination turns out good. But if they just strictly are relying on their feedback, these 3 riders, and how they respond to playing the game, it's going to be a game that is literally catered to them, right, and how they think it should be. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting here. I don't want to get like too judgmental on it or anything. YouTube, you guys seem to like hate it whenever I put an opinion out there, man. I got roasted for not liking MX vs ATV All Out, man. Like, I don't know, it's just my opinion, man. Personal opinion. You guys love it. I don't really like that game. So I've been loving the MXGP series and Milestone games in general. I don't know why. They've been growing on me recently, and I just think it's due to the fact that they're not like taking the arcade to the next level. They're trying to be like arcade realism rather than arcade, right? If that makes sense. But I'm just babbling on at this point, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that thumbs up, and if you're hyped for MXGP Pro, you guys can expect some more MXGP content coming very soon. And I think it's cool that we're gonna have like freed whips, rut deformation and everything, and it's gonna be sweet. So I have like absolutely no complaints with what we're seeing here. I think it's cool. It gives me high hopes for the game coming out in June, and you guys can definitely expect some content on that. But the one complaint I have is that I'm actually starving, so I'm gonna head out, guys. I'm gonna go eat some food. I hope you guys did enjoy. Smash that thumbs up if you did, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out.